make a move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.
How's it going, everybody? It's Nick Atkin on South China Morning Post, scmp.com/MMA. This is post-fight. And today, my guest is none other than the new number one contender in one championship middleweight division. That is Reinier De Ridder. Reinier, how's everything going?
It's going amazing, man. Thank you. I'm here with the baby, so if I get interrupted, sorry.
That's okay. I got my dog in the background, so maybe he'll interrupt as well. Yeah. Well, look, I think, I just wanted to get your thoughts on your upcoming match against Aung La N Sang. Now that it's official, we still don't have a date and a location confirmed yet. Have you got any idea? Have they told you where it's going to be and when?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is in writing, but they'll let you know in a few. I think in a few days. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got an idea where it might be, but I don't want to upset anyone in one championship, so I won't say anything.
No, exactly.
Okay, well, let's get your thoughts on the matchup then, because you were the number one contender when you beat Leandro in February. I'm just going to play everyone the clip of that. But then you got injured, I believe, as a result of that fight. So Vitaly Big Dash became the new number one contender. Then the pandemic happened. Now we're back to square one. Just talk us through the last few months for you, what it's been like, the ups and downs.
It's been an interesting time. What a fight that was, huh? Fucking hell.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
The guy is tough. I've been training with him.
Oh, you've been training with Leandro for this fight?
Yeah. He's his girlfriend lives half an hour away from me. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. That is crazy. So there's no animosity from
that is crazy
from the fight?
No, man. He's a great guy. And I don't want to. I'm not looking forward to another fight like that again.
Well, yeah. What was the injury from the fight that you sustained? Because it was a war, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a war. It was minor. I tore my AC joint. So I was out for a few weeks, but mostly I couldn't be ready in 7 weeks. I think they gave me like 7 weeks to be back, and it was just too little time. Well,
now you're 100% healthy. What are you expecting from Aung La N Sang? Because he's quite a formidable opponent. Is this going to be the toughest fight of your career yet?
It's going to be a challenge, and he's a great fighter, and I'm really looking forward to showcasing my skills. I'm very excited to show there's greatness inside me. Yeah. When
I got this news from Chatri saying you guys were going to fight, a lot of Dutch MMA fans quickly retweeting everything on Twitter. You have a huge fan base, don't you? What have they all been saying to you?
They've been saying, like I feel that this is just a great matchup for me. He's a strong, explosive, durable striker. But when I look at him, when I look at his posture, the way he moves, I just feel like I can take this guy down. And once I take someone down, you've seen what happens, right?
Yeah. Is that the game plan then? Where do you expect, if you do win this fight, what's the recipe for success for you?
Well, I've been thinking about it. So in the first round, when everything is still dry, there's not a lot of sweat, not a lot of blood. It might happen like an armbar or a heel hook or whatever. But it might take a little longer as well because he's very durable. It's not easy to finish him. So it might go into the second or the third. But it's going to be a submission anyway, right? There's nobody knocking that guy out.
Yeah, that's good. A good assumption to make. So what have you been up to then for the last 5 months? Just training, trying to stay ready, try and stay prepared in case the call came from one championship?
Man, I always stay ready. I train because I love to train, and I always train daily. It's good for my mind. It's good for my body. It's just my way of life. 6 weeks, we had like a lockdown for 2.5, 3 months here in Holland when the gyms were closed. For 6 weeks, I only did my strength and conditioning. And because I'm the owner of the gym, after that I got back in and on the down low, secretly started training with some of the top guys again, Peter Buist and some of the other guys. So from like the last 3 months, I've been training daily in the gym. And now since the news came, I've upped it, and I've been in there twice a day.
Also, Peter, yeah, what do you think's next for him in his lightweight division? Right, he had a big win over Edouard Folayang last time out. Has he got a fight coming up? Anything you can give to me? Any information?
Yeah, I know what's next, but I don't think they want me to tell yet. That Peter has a good fight coming up for him. Very stylistically an amazing fight, and man, Peter's going to do some great things in the next year and a half.
Yeah, and Peter, I think he's found himself in the One Championship rankings with that win. Are you a little bit annoyed there are no middleweight rankings? Do you feel like there could be enough to make a top 5? Obviously, you would probably be number 1, but there's no middleweight or light heavyweight or heavyweight rankings. Yeah.
Yeah, look, the higher divisions, the heavier divisions, they're a little thinner, right? There's a lot of the small guys around, and guys like us, they don't come around that often. But I'd say there's room for a ranking, and maybe after this fight, right?
Yeah, and One has made a few new additions to the heavyweight division. You've seen a few new guys come in. Would you like to see them bring in some guys to your division, create some more competition?
I'm only focused on Aung La, and after that, I think there's only one logical step, and that's to do it again, right? The guy's been so dominant as of late, so I think this fight and the next fight are set, and then after that, they should bring some guys in, yeah.
What about Leandro? Would you give him a title shot, given you guys went toe-to-toe?
I don't want to fight that guy again, man.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Once was enough. One and done. Yeah, man. The guy's a beast. He's good everywhere. He's very hard to take down. He's very hard to keep down. I think he's the boogeyman of the division, man. He knocked everybody out. He's explosive. He's right up there with Aung La.
How excited are you that One Championships international events seem to be coming back? Just what's your whole take on the situation now that everything seems to be getting back to not normal, but getting closer to normal?
Yeah, finally, man. It's going to be weird to fight without a crowd, I guess. But yeah, I'm very happy that it's happening again. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it like? Have you ever fought without a crowd? Is this a new experience for you?
I fought like small crowds, like 10 or 20 people in the beginning. But no, I've never, not at this stage, no. So mostly I'm closed off to the public anyway. I'm full of focus, and there's nothing that can penetrate my bubble when I walk to the cage anyway. So I don't really expect a lot of problems there. I'm not a guy who feeds off the crowd, who needs the energy of the crowd or whatever.
Thank you, Reinier De Ridder. I really appreciate you coming on the show, and can't wait for the fight. Looking forward to the announcement soon. Yes, I hope they'll get it out in the next few days. Awesome. There's some other cool stuff on the card as well. I've heard the rumblings, and it's going to be a crazy event, man.
Hey guys, Sasha Platnikoff here, letting you know to tune in to SCMP post-fight for all your weekly martial arts news.